What's up guys, it's Ghost Panda. Welcome back to another episode of my modded Minecraft survival series. Now, it's been like a month since I recorded anything, but I've still been active in the world, running around gathering ores. I did record, um, a tutorial on the Tartarite enchanter, which I made. I also have a Tartarite sword, not here, right here, which I'm gonna go home now that I'm recording. Now that I've edited all the footage I had and recorded, I am going to go home and actually enchant that Tartarite sword with a level 64 enchantment. And the sword I'm using is not that powerful. It's a diamond katana from the Balkan's Weapons mod. The katana is just a much faster version than the normal sword. And as you can see, I'm exploring a redwood forest right now, and actually the redwood biome is why I got this, because I wanted to build a giant tree up in here. I was looking around for a redwood tree mod, or a giant tree mod, and I found this, found out that it had it, and I might make giant tree fort. So, gonna kill this dude, and then I'm gonna go home. Get to some safety real quick. Okay, looks safe. Pretty much all of my mods are out of date. Give me 1 second to pull up my coordinates for my home. 78, 66, and 355. 78, 66, 55. Alright, okay, beautiful. So, first things first, step back here, throw away what I don't want, which is pretty much just that and the wheat. A few things I have left to do in this world, because to be honest, I'm getting close to done with this world. Let me change the settings real quick so it's a little faster. Render the world, please. Okay, in case you're wondering, yes, it is actually running this slowly. It doesn't just look that way, it is actually running this slowly. My computer works fine running Minecraft. It has no problems with it at all. But what it does have a problem with is simultaneously running the programs I use to record my audio. I use several programs which altogether push push all the audio signals, both the audio signals from both my my microphone and my computer's actual audio, pushes them to the same channel, so I can use one program to record from that channel, so I don't need to go in and edit everything. I mean, it saves a lot of time editing, but at the same time, it's really slow, as you can no doubt see. It's a price that I'm not sure how long I will continue to pay. So, I've actually been saving up Where is it? Oh, as you can see, I organized too. All my enchanted books, special blocks. I mean, it's random stuff. All my wood and sand, and fertilizer. That this is just vanilla items like this. These are things, gems that come with the biomes of plenty, and then just various other notable items, utility ores, a couple of weapons. I actually found a slime, got me 2 slime balls, and then I have base metals and precious metals and alloys. These are all nether items, and here are my fantasy ores. Now, Selenagil is made with orichalcum and platinum. I don't use platinum for anything. The only thing it would really be useful for is crafting these electrum chests into the next tier of chests, which to me that's not really worth it so much. But at the same time, I mean, I don't want to use them all up, because I know there have been times when I thought to myself, hey, I wish I had more of this, I wish I had more platinum so I could make these bigger, but you know, it's not really a big deal. I have a lot of tanned leather now because I've spent some time collecting it, and I could make another, you know, another large backpack if I wanted to. I renamed this one Workbench. Utility overflow, weapons and armor, big backpack. I didn't do anything with those. The way you rename it is you crouch, you hold shift, and secondary click, right click if you have a mouse. Secondary click, because I'm using my trackpad right now because my mouse is not working, and then you can type in a name for it. So, Electrum on the giant worksheet for all the ores and whatnot. Electrum gets, I believe, a 12 for enchanting, the highest being, or for experience, the highest being 25. No, I don't remember which one has 25, but 24. Selenagil has 24, and it doesn't have a lot of other uses. I mean, yeah, I can make decent armor, but that's the best use for it. So I'm actually going to use it to get all the way to level 64, which is the highest I can get to. And from there, using this, I'm going to enchant it. Level 30 right now. Let's see how high one of these gets me after level 30. Actually, I'm not sure, but I think Astral Silver Dust and Comet get you higher, get you more experience. But I'm not sure, but I'm going to use it anyways. Let's see what I get. One per level, perhaps. If I saw that right. Huh. Well, I'm actually going to just continue using Promethium. And Electrum. As soon as this is done. After that, I will toss the Promethium back in there. While it's doing its thing, let me see what's going on out here. Nope. Okay. I've been hunting a lot of, attempting to hunt a lot of Endermen. As you can see, I have almost 3 stacks, and then I made a stack of Ender Eyes. because one of the things I need to do is to visit the end, kill the Ender Dragon. I think when I do that, I'll wrap up this series. After I do that, after I finish with this series, I'm actually going to add Divine RPG. They have a pre-release for 1.6.2, and I was going to just add it as soon as it came out and do a lot of videos about it. You know, just jump on it and be the first to really go in depth with the new update. Because last I had heard, they had a whole ton of new updates planned, new armors and weapons, and a lot of things they hadn't even told us about, things they wanted to keep secret. So I was, you know, I thought this was going to be a big deal, and I was really, you know, highly anticipating it. But, you know, time went by and nothing, no updates. Really almost no word about what's going on with it. So I really stopped paying attention to the whole thing. And then when I did pay attention again, when I looked again, it had just been updated. Just had a pre-release, or a beta released, and I was like, wow, I downloaded it, I looked at it, and it was just the same as it had used to be. Same as it used to be. So I said, well, I'm not gonna really go into much depth with this. I'll just let it be. You know, I don't want to, you know, take my time on this. My time would be better spent with other things, you know, with focusing on what I'm currently doing, which is Metallurgy. But I decided that once I finish up this, you know, do the few things I wanted to do, I was actually going to create a new world with Divine RPG, and maybe a couple other mods. If you have any suggestions for other mods to use, feel free to voice those suggestions, and I'll definitely take a look at the mod and make a decision. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna do another one after this. Where is my... Okay, I know I had an unbreaking. I broke with unbreaking. I know I had one. I was gonna put it on the sword. I know for a fact that I had one. Power. This is frustrating. Very frustrating. Well, okay then. Okay. I think I might get a better enchantings mod. I know there's a couple. One that lets me control what enchantments I get. But in the new mod I start, or in the new game I start, I am actually not going to be using Biomes of Plenty. Not that I don't like it, it's going to take a lot of the focus, well, some of the focus away from Divine RPG itself, and it will probably prevent a lot of mobs from spawning. For example, the first time I played, I found almost no crabs, and crabs are a pretty good way to get entry-level weapons. So I wouldn't be able to get any weapons because I wouldn't be able to find any crabs. I mean, I think the desert biome is completely removed and replaced by several similar biomes. So I'm just going to go through all the vanilla biomes, and that's it. Another one, actually. Okay. Well. Actually, I just noticed I have a lot of string. String can wait. Alright. I think if we're going to do this, I have to do it right from the top. I'm going to put this on peaceful so I don't get jumped in the middle of this. How do I... Alright. You guys ready for this? I'm going to, because 7 is a magical number, I'm going to place it in, and then take it out, place it in, repeat, and on the 7th time, I'm going to choose that enchantment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The moment of truth. Wow. That was really good. My goodness. Wow, sharpness 5. Yeah, a normal enchanter does not give you sharpness 5. You can work up to it, but it doesn't give it to you. Wow, I'm really happy with that. My only complaint, because it has Lumen 3 and sharpness 5, my only complaint would be I have knockback and fire aspect too on this one, and it really frustrates me because I can't kill Enderman with it because they teleport away. I mean, unless it's it has to be my finishing move. I have to use something else to work up to that, you know. So that's kind of frustrating. But I mean, I am happy with the enchantment.